Still out there moving in them streets. Never had the baddest woman in the game up in your sheets. Would they be that?
We got peteystaysfresh in the house. Shout out Poker King. NYpokerking. We in Vegas. Happy New Year.
Fresh Day 1, Las Vegas, December 29th.
2016, and it's 2 days prior to 2017. We're gonna leave this year with a big bang.
Yeah. This is the stays fresh shit. So the next day, Adnan wants to play some poker. We hit the strip, go down Flamingo, catch a lift to Aria. Adnan wants to play some blackjack, check out Aria. We hit the Aria poker room, one of my favorite in the world, if not the favorite. It's up there. And but the 1-3 cash game has 22 people on the wait list, so we dip out of there, head to Planet Hollywood. I jump in an $80 buy-in, and end up final tabling it about 3. It's only like 3-4 hours for the little tournament, like 3 hours in. Final table. I end up getting 8s, lose like 40k, blinds 3 and 6,000. End up losing with pocket 8s against Queen Jack all in pre, down to like 22,000. Like not even 4 big blinds, and I end up shoving pocket 10s under the gun, 6-handed. Top 4 get paid, and I end up getting snap called by the small blind, and end up catching a 10, sucking out. I'll take it. And double up to about 50k.
You just sucked out.
End up cashing the tournament. Final 4 got paid. We chopped top 3, gave the short stack 300. Me and the other guy split 650. Good way to end the year. I'll take it.
You know, it's funny. I never seen this. I've been here like 7 times this year, and this is the first time I ever saw this. Are you serious? Yeah.
Alrighty, hello. Peteystaysfresh. We got the New York Poker King in the house at the headquarters. I'm gonna ask him a few questions.
You guys both suck dicks.
It's my roommate.
Not tonight. Not tonight. Tomorrow.
Try to be serious. We're gonna ask Adnan a few questions. Let y'all get to know him a little bit. My name's Peter, aka peteystaysfresh. We got Adnan Muhammad, New York Poker King.
The
Adnan.
NYpokerking.
The one and only. Let me make sure we got my face, my cute face in here.
No one cares about you. It's about me.
Yeah, it's about Adnan. It's all about Adnan. All about Adnan. It's the center of attention. All right, Adnan. First question. Where are you from? So the people out there, they want to know where you're from. You know, what is your ethnicity?
Sure. I'm from Pakistan originally.
Both parents?
Both parents. But
Both parents?
over the last 29 years of my 29 years on this earth, I've been residing in New York City.
So you're 29 years old? 29 years old?
That's correct, sir.
Okay.
And
born and raised in New York?
Born and raised in New York City, the capital of the world.
See that never sleeps?
You see, it never sleeps. And that's why I call myself the NYpokerking.
All right. And now I want to ask you, so you told me we were hanging out, we're talking, we chatted up, we're friends, we talk about life. You told me that, you've been an entrepreneur since you were 16,
Sure.
You've been, different businesses,
Sure.
investments, What is it that made you, at the age of 26, 27, you started playing poker? What is it that made you fall in love with the game of poker later in life?
Sure. It's actually a funny story. I've always had the ability and this drive to gamble, and for the last 12 years prior to getting into poker, I was actually, I was into playing dice games. I was into playing blackjack and other games that had a negative EV edge. And about 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago, I was actually at my girlfriend's house, and I found a deck of cards inside of her drawer. I said, "Hey, babe, can you show me how to play this game?"
So your girlfriend at the time showed you how to play
She
poker?
showed me how to play the basic.
You learned how to play poker by a girl. I love it.
Yeah, the basic elements of the game. She let me win.
She let you win.
And I became hooked ever since. Ironically, she had quad 5s. I had king high, but she told me I won. I was like, wow, I won. This is a great game.
So you got into poker by losing the hand and not actually winning, but you thought you won.
Exactly, so I thought I was good. That gave me false hope.
You thought king high was better than quads?
I was 5. I have king. I win. And thus, that's why I use the NYpokerking name.
But what is it about, I know you make money a lot of different ways. What is it that poker, like you saw money making opportunity more so in the world of poker? What was it?
So I realized that poker is a strategy game at the end of the day. Those people that have the ability to read other people, one of the things that I've always been fortunate enough to be able to do was reading people in life, whether it's in business or it's at work or even in school. So I felt I can translate that into the poker world. And, being able to read your opponents and be able to put them to tough decisions in real time will allow you to yield good results.
Yeah, it definitely helps you be a plus
100%.
player. I want to ask you, a lot of people, I know you got some haters out there. I know you got some people that doubt you. People are jealous. People, they see you putting up all these pictures of big stacks and like, who is this guy? Who does he think he is? He's new to the poker world. 2 years in, he's already top of the poker scene. What I want to ask you is, you told me that you started out playing just like everybody else. 1-2 small limit games, $20 cash games, 5 cent, 25 cent at your friends' houses and underground houses in New York.
Sure.
How did you rise up the ranks of the cash game limits so fast?
One of the things I did was I found that thanks to the beauty of the internet, there's a wealth of information out there.
It really is.
So if the knowledge is out there, if you put the time and effort into researching any profession, you can actually educate yourself. So I realized that if I wanted to get better at this game, which I had a devotion to this game at this point, I said, I'm going to study up on this game. I'm not going to hire a tutor. I'm not going to read any books. I'm going to go online to find all the information that I need. So what I started doing was I started watching a series called High Stakes Poker on YouTube.
Great show.
And, High Stakes Poker is comprised of the greatest poker
cash
players.
Games. Cash games. Yeah.
Highest, the best cash game players around the world. And at that time, it was shot between the years of 2006 to 2010.
Yeah, I used to watch them live back in the day.
Right. I wish I got into the poker world back then. But,
great show. Great show because they show you every hand to hand. It's not like highlights like the WSOP main event.
Right.
It's like you actually get to see hand to hand how they play hand histories.
Right, absolutely. And then I was just fascinated. And so guys like Tom Dwan, Phil Ivey,
one of my favorite players,
Gus Hansen, or Dan Lograno, I was watching. I would idolize what they do.
Yeah.
I said, okay, so that's why he does this.
Try to implement that.
I get into the thought process, and I would start emulating that into that, and then it would translate. At first, I was failing, but I realized that if I can convert that into my own delivery system, I would be successful in it.
Kind of manipulate it into your strategy, your style of gameplay.
100%.
He's popping drugs here while we do the interview. Actually, it's a sleeping pill. You taking another sleeping pill? You trying to pass out during the interview? NyQuil. He's taking a NyQuil while we're taking the interview. What are you doing?
Dayquil.
Oh, Dayquil. Sorry. Anyways, all right. So I want to ask you another question. Very important question. I want to get into the mind of the New York Poker King. I'm a fan. I'm just another fan. We're actually friends also, but I'm a fan at heart. And I just want to get into the mind of the New York Poker. So I'm going to hit it with the scenario. I'm making it up on the spot. I'm going to hit it with the poker hand scenario. And then I want to see him walk his thought processes through the hand
I might be
live
here.
for the world, for the fans.
I wasn't expecting this.
All right. This is all. We didn't pre-talk about it. I just saw the whim. Anyways, okay, so we got a hand. I'm going to give him late position, give him the cutoff. It's been a pretty aggro table. Let's say we're playing a 2-5 cash game in Vegas. You got a decent mix of players. Some we got some grinders, we got some amateur players, and it's been a pretty active game though. A lot of people are coming in for 15, 20, getting a couple callers pretty frequently. So we're in late position. It's folded to you in the cutoff. I'm gonna give you ace jack suited. What do you do? Everybody folded to you. It's ace jack suited in the cutoff. I already gave you the scenario. What do you do?
What's my stack size?
Stack size. Good question. Good. So your stack size, let's say you sat with the max, $1,000 max at Caesars. You got $1,000 max. Everybody's sitting around 1,000. You got some people at 500, some people at 2,000. Pretty much average stack size about 1,000. You got 1,000 in your stack.
Were there any loopers prior to me?
No, but it folded to you. Folds around you on ace jack. You're the guy to your left.
I would make it 25.
25. All right. So we got 25. All right. Button calls. And big blind calls. Okay, so you're in position with one player, out of position for one player. You got $75 pot, $80 pot.
What suit do I have?
You got ace jack off. Let's just say it doesn't matter.
It's ace jack suited.
Ace jack off.
Okay.
Did I say suited?
You did.
All right, no, it's gonna be suited. We're gonna get ace jack suited. Ace jack suited of hearts.
The
Ace jack of
poker
hearts.
king can work through anything.
Ace jack of hearts. Ace jack of hearts. All right, so we got flop. You got two callers, $75, $80 pot. We got a flop. We got a jack 9. 3. Jack 9-3, 1 heart. Jack 9-3, 1 heart, rainbow. Jack 9-3, 1 heart, rainbow. You got top pair, top kicker. Checks to you. You got a guy behind you, still to act. Your turn. $80 pot. Let's get inside the mind of the poker king, how he plays poker.
I would bet 55.
55. So about 3/4, a little more than half pot. Okay, I like that. So we got 55 plus 85. We got like $130 pot, $135 pot. Okay, guy behind you re-raises. 3-bets you. So you made it 55. He's gonna make it 155. About 100 more to go. Let's say he makes it 155. Is that normal? Let's say he makes it 3-bets you 3x. Makes it 3x. 155. 100 on top. Small blind or the big blind folds. So your head's up now, out of position. 155 on top of the 135. Let's say it's like a $300 pot almost. 285 pot. What do you do?
What history do you have with this guy? Is he a loose guy?
This guy, you guys have been kind of battling it out. He's a good player, but he knows your image. He knows that you also like to play, but he's kind of he's a good player. He's not a reckless. He's a grinder. He's a player. He plays a lot of poker.
I would consider laying it down right now.
Laying it down?
Yeah.
You gonna lay it down?
Yeah.
Why would you lay it down though?
The hand ranges that he could be representing at this point is a set or two pair combination.
So you think he has died 3? Died 3?
It's
Jack died?
He can have Jack 9. He can have a set. But at the same time, it's highly unlikely he's doing it with a 10 Queen, which is the open.
You think he has an overpair though? He didn't raise you pre-flop?
No,
just call it pre?
No. They're never doing that. The stack's too deep. I made over 25.
So he doesn't have an overpair?
He does not have an overpair there.
So you think he flopped 2 Jack died? Would you hit the Jack?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying he can have 2 pair or a set. I don't see him raising ever because he knows I have a strong hand here because I've signal strength pre-flop and signal strength on the flop.
Okay.
So if my opponent is capable of racing me there, he most likely has me beat, and I'm playing out of position to him. He has a blind. So at this point, I only have 55 plus 25. I have 65, 75. I have $70 invested. I'll flay it down. I'll wait for a better spot. I have 900.
All right. So later, I like that. I actually like that. It's really a good low variance stat line of play. Keeps your variance smaller. Because sometimes you might be ahead, but a lot of times you're going to have to
This cup smells. I don't know why.
It's because it's the water, bro. The water, it's just tap water.
Is this Vegas water?
Yeah, Vegas.
See, we would never have this at New York. That's why
he's very this guy's very he's a princess, very high class guy. He has to have
not princess,
Fiji. He
king.
only drinks Fiji.
King.
Only drinks Fiji.
I'm just joking.
Don't drink the Vegas tap water. Anyways, we're gonna move on. I wish we were live so I could live stream this and get some fan questions.
I can go live right now. We can go.
Yeah, go live right now. Let's take some Vegas. Let's take some fan questions.
You want to join now?